Hello, you guys. It's Tuesday. I think it's Monday. I don't even know what day it is. How sad is that? Anyways, I'm making coffee. We're going to craft. I'm watching. Oh, let me turn this off. So, I was watching Interstellar. I could watch that movie like a million times. So let's turn this off. I could watch that movie a million times. A million times and a million times and a million times. I love that movie. Hello. I'm gonna brew my coffee. Night Owl Crafting. It's like 11:25 here in Georgia. But as you see, I was wrapped up in watching Interstellar. It's a really long movie. And I was like, gosh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the thing. Hello, everyone. Did you guys see what I made today? Y'all, it took me a long time today because I'm learning how to do like tabs. And if you don't know what tabs are, basically it's the little like where the slot is and then like the tab and they go into the little opening. So I'm learning all the things. Hello, everyone. Let me show you my coffee mug. There it is. And yes, we use plastic spoons. We use paper plates and plastic spoons. Now, I eat my dinner with like regular silverware. Hello, everyone. So we're going to do the Valentine's gnomes. Let me show you. Just add as much as you need to. Get your coffee going. That looks, maybe a little bit more. That seems pretty good. Hello. So in case you're just jumping on, you didn't see my little welcome to my page. I was watching the movie Interstellar. Oh gosh, there's coffee grinds in my coffee. Hold on just a second. Let me go fish them out. Good grief. So sometimes I'll just stick a paper towel in my coffee cup. I'm just gonna stick my finger in there. Hello. I'm digging coffee grinds out of my coffee. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it isn't like it's dirt or anything. It's just coffee grinds. So I was watching Interstellar. If you guys have ever seen it. It's got Matthew McConaughey in it. It's a really long movie, but it's a really good movie. And it's very interesting. Kind of sci-fi. If you don't like sci-fi, then it's probably not for you. Oh, shoot. Let me raise my phone up. So we're going to do these Valentine's gnomes. There's a bunch of people who have purchased them. Like a bazillion people have purchased them. And I was like, oh gosh, we're going to do it. I promise. And then I wore my shirt just for my haters. It says, I'm sorry, did I roll my eyes out loud? Oh, goodness gracious. People eat coffee beans? I mean, I know that they do. I just don't know why. I mean, I guess they're okay. What's up, Julie Van Zant? How's it going? I hope you're feeling okay. I know the last time I had connected with you, you were not feeling well. And I hope things are doing better for you. Can't wait to see the gnomes. I did mine this weekend. I'll send a picture. Hello. I cannot wait to see what you did. So, you guys, let me just tell you a story. So y'all are super important to me. Y'all are so super important to me. And I really enjoy doing these, like painting the examples. These are really meant for you to like be like self-guided, like self-inspired. And I know that like I can't possibly do all of them. And so I just kind of do as many as I can when I can. We are in the business of making wood cutouts for people to be their own artist and make their own home decor, make gifts, make decorations, make holiday stuff, and just have fun. And I've said this probably a bazillion times. We opened our Etsy shop, a bazillionth attempt to have an Etsy shop. And I had a lady reach out today, and she wanted to get these gnomes. The conversation started out that she wanted to know about like the gnomes, and she said she wanted to get them for second graders. So she's a teacher and she has second graders. And so she had asked about these specific gnomes, okay? And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so stinking exciting. She was like, so can they do them in like 20 minutes? And I was like, oh gosh, girl, no. No, 20 minutes, no. Maybe one in 20 minutes, yeah. So I had said, hey, I could totally just make it one piece, and like where it looks layered, we could just make it the lines, and you could just like color in the lines. And so what we ended up settling on was 21 of the one of the gnomes. Okay, so she's getting 21 of all of the same gnome, and we're gonna cut them, we're gonna send them. And so there's a second grade class who's going to have a craft activity using our little Valentine's gnomes. So I think that's so fun. The fact that it's kids, the fact that we get to be a part of like something like that is just so absolutely fantastic. So made my day, just absolutely made my day. So today I told her, oh gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. I told her today, y'all, oh gosh, I said, y'all, it was like 80 degrees for like 2 days. And I don't know what happened. I sat outside, and you know what happened. Me and the trees were out there visiting. And now I've got the sinus pressure and all the things. Oh my goodness, the sneezing is coming back. It is what it is. It is what it is. I need to go see an allergist. An allergist? I need to go see someone who specializes in this stuff. So anyways, I forgot what I was saying. So needless to say, many of you guys have asked to do this one, and she asked, oh, that's right. She had asked, hey, can you show me like an example? Can you show me an example? And then I was like, yeah, 100% I can do that. So, so tonight we're gonna do the little gnomes. Oh, the heart goes there. Let's see, we need a nose. We need the heart here. So it's this in particular one. So this is the one right here. 21 of these. So it's got the striped hat, it's got the cute little heart. It could be a boy or a girl, it's super neutral. Simple little heart, it's got the hands, got the feet, beard, all the things. So I was like, what do you think about doing this one for all of your kids? And it's really kind of neutral. So you could do this up for like a boy or a girl, so on and so forth. And then it keeps the kids from like arguing over like which design. Susie got this one, but I wanted what Susie got. And then Peter got this one, and Dan over there won, you know what I'm saying? You know how kids can be. So problem solved, problem solved. They're second graders, so I'd imagine they're what, 7, 8 years old, something like that, 7 or 8, something of the sort. Let me go look at the picture. See, this is what happens. I have to go look at my own photo of like, how did I put them together to go see how these glue together. Let's go see in the shop. Let's go check out my own photos. Let's see, gnomes. Gnomes. Y'all, we have so many gnome kits, and I never even really liked gnomes. Oh gosh. So in case you missed it, we have the mushroom gnomes. We have the Easter gnomes, and then we have the cute little Valentine's gnomes. All right, the one with the hearts. The one with the hearts. And you can mix and match these. I have it paired with this flower, which these could be really good for spring. You could leave these out for spring. Absolutely. Because, I mean, you don't need love just for, you know, Valentine's Day. You could have love for any time of the year. All right, that goes there with the love. And then the circles with the envelope. And then we have noses. How cute. How absolutely cute are these? So, we're going to do these colors, okay? This is my color idea, okay? I just went into the room over there and was like, let me just go get some colors. I'm not using markers for this. I've done markers for most all of the other little Valentines or like little gnomes we have. But for this one, we're doing paint. So this is Hauser medium green. And we have this little flower. And so I want to add some green to the flower. I really love this French mauve that we used last night on our bunnies. So precious. So absolutely precious. My favorite color ever is Tuscan Red. I'm going to use this here blue again because I really, really like that blue. And then I have some white. Okay. Oh shoot. Let me go get the warm beige. I forgot it for the nose. Warm beige is really good for like a flesh color. All right, let's pull Facebook back up so I can see all the things. Love it. What is the blue? It's from Hobby Lobby. It's just navy blue. And we discussed this last night in case you were not here. This is $1.99. $1.99. Magnets, yes, these make great magnets, bowl fillers, put them on a tiered tray. You can glue them into a frame. You can put a hanger on them, make them into an ornament. Like, they're super versatile. Let's see. How do you order them? I will give you the link. I will give it to you in case you want to use it. Let's see. Hang on. So these are called Valentine's Gnomes, but you can, like I said, there is versatility. Versatility. So I just commented with my personal profile because I'm not signed in as my business page. Let me do that really quick. How do I do that? Let's do, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so I pinned the comment to the bottom it says my name, like my name is Amber Adkinstrong. That's like my new legal name. And so right down at the bottom, you'll see a link pinned under my personal name. And we're just gonna go with it. Night out here. What's up, Candace? All right, let me sip some coffee. And don't forget, winter clearance. Go buy all the things so that we don't have to store them. Like, go get your winter clearance. Oh, tack on it. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm thinking of all the things and I just need to, okay. I'm overwhelmed. I have all the things to say. Bless it. So, you could totally sketch these out. What's up, Anna? Hello. Can you make the hats go all the same way, or make two go one way and the other two go the opposite way? We did that. Okay, let me show you really quick. Let me show you. Hang on, let me show you. Let me flip this. Okay, so in my shop, I just went to the search bar. Like, I'm on an iPad, so I went to search. Okay, and I went to gnomes. And I just searched the shop for gnomes. And then all the gnomes we have will come up. Some of them, like, if we have like maybe one of this fall gnome left. I think we have like 2 of the hot cocoa, and I think we have one of this standing Halloween. The cozy gnomes, I think we maybe have 4. So on and so forth. Okay, so do you see how this is the kit we're doing? So 2 go one way, this one goes this way, this one goes this way, okay? But then over here, the bunny gnomes, do you see how they go? And then the mushroom gnomes, these 2, oh, it's gonna pull it up. These 2 go the same way, these 2 go the same way. So we do have options for directions of which way they go. Like the winter gnomes, like these winter gnomes, they all go the same direction up. They all go the same direction up. So these are meant to be like different varieties of different ones. The St. Patrick's gnomes, these 2 go opposite directions. They have completely different hats. These 2 have the same hat and they are just holding something different. And then if you look, let me see what's next. The Christmas gnomes are completely different. Okay, so see how the fall ones look? The fall has 2 going one way, 2 going the other way. The Christmas ones, different hats. The Halloween ones, also different. So they're all gonna be different ones depending on how I do them. And so it's just kind of like a variety. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Yes, Julie, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know if you had talked about it. I couldn't remember if you had talked about it, and so I didn't want to say anything. And I certainly didn't want to like say something and like trigger you in any way. Definitely did not want to do that. So I just, we are 100% praying for you, and we are still so very sorry for your loss. And I hope that you and Rissa are doing really good. Hope so. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna angle this down. You can just see the top of my head. it'll be fine. All right, so we're gonna do brown shoes. I forgot to tell you about that. We're gonna do some brown shoes. Hello everyone, happy Monday. I couldn't remember what day it was, and then I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Monday. Pretty sure. All right, we're gonna use sponges, and I'm gonna cut some with my scissors. Hello, Karen. Hello, hello. My night owls are here. So happy to see all you lovely little people. I've been late night crafting lately because y'all, we did not leave the warehouse until 9 o'clock tonight. I'm gonna be out of town for Mastermind, so I've just got a slew of things I gotta get done. So, you know what I've been doing. Doing all the things. Hello, Penny. All right, let's do all of the shoes. So I'm just gonna move all of these grouped together like this, right over there. And we're gonna do all of the shoes brown. I'm just gonna use a sponge for this, and then we will use a paper towel to wipe them. So let's do that. I don't think anything else is visible, but I'm just gonna go right on up the sides. And then we'll decide how we wanna do the rest of it. Okay, and so this is a good neutral. So a good neutral. You could whitewash them, dry brush them. You could draw these. You could, if you like to draw. I know we've been doing like little paint classes and things like that. So if you enjoy like drawing things, you can like sketch these out. You can paint them with like watercolors or like color pencils. So super cute. All right, let's get a wipe. You love paint, late night crafting and painting. I do too. The house is so quiet. It just really, truly is just so peaceful. You know, I'm not like a social butterfly, so I don't mind being like by myself or like sitting and just kind of doing my own thing. I really don't mind. Other people in my family are super social butterflies. Are you sharing a craft again at Mastermind? I took a craft to each person at Mastermind at Christmas. Will I take a craft to Mastermind to do? Maybe. Last year we did the applique tree. I'll have to think about it. We have a very, like the beginning of the year is super busy. So I might take one with me, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Michelle's going to fill in now. Michelle is going to make her cameo appearance. How's Caden? He's doing better. He has not been sick this week, so fingers crossed that he's doing okay. Y'all, my hair itches in my ears, and I feel like there's always something like right here. So every time my hair moves, I feel like it's getting me in my ear. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's always done that. So if I'm reaching for something, I feel it's right there. It's there. All right, so let's see how this looks right here. Okay, we got our shoes. Let's see how this one looks. And I think what we should do, them. They are Valentine's gnomes, but I'm really trying to think outside the box here, okay? So I think we should do this one more Valentine's-y, this one kind of Valentine's-y, and these two can be kind of like neutrally. So I'm gonna make this one more of the girl and this one more of like a boy. Your skin is so super sensitive. Did you make a spindle Easter egg? I haven't done that yet, but we have the spindle candy corn, and somebody said, gosh, when we very first did that, they were like, that looks like an egg. And I was like, God, it kind of does. It kind of does. That is so awesome, Peggy. I'm so excited to hear that. All right, so Valentine's, and then I'm gonna do these kind of neutrals. So let's do these two, and we'll do these two last. Okay, so if you wanted to take these two, and so this is my advice or inspiration, you could have 2 for Valentine's if you wanted to totally dive into that. And then if you wanted to do these more spring, the heart could be pink, it could be, you could make polka dots on it and make it kind of spring. You could put a flower, you could do so much, okay? But I'm gonna try to neutralize these two. All right, so we're gonna start with this one. Let's start here with this guy. I'm gonna do the heart. Let's scoot that one aside. I'm gonna keep the paint in my lid. That's my plan. This is what happens when you store your paint on the side. My great-granddaughter was born 126. She's in the NICU. She has fluid in her lungs, stomach, and it's from too much amniotic fluid. She wasn't due till 2:15. They broke her water. She was 37 weeks. The nurses said she's doing great. Prayers, yes. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Absolutely. I'm gonna do the warm beige. I always forget what color that is, but it's warm beige. All right, so we got our 2 lids right here. And I've got my sponges, I already cut them. And we're gonna go over, I'm probably gonna use a brush for the heart to go around, and this one because there's a heart there. And it's got like the little outlines and stuff. So let's start with the flesh color of the hands. And I'm just dragging through. That's a weird little bristle. Y'all, I just got completely out of the lines with that bristle. Okay, let's do the side. Now, these are really awesome for any level of person who likes to craft. These are super cute. All right, let me get my scoring device. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna go over the hand. That way we can keep our red in its own little area. All right, I'm gonna do the nose. I said I was gonna use a sponge and I ended up not doing it. All right. nose, check. All right, let me dry the hand. I want to do a second coat. Hello, everyone. Well, congratulations on your great-granddaughter. That's pretty awesome. The circumstances are kind of scary in the moment, but the doctors think she's doing better. That's awesome. All right, let's do the red. Now for the red, I'm gonna do this little skinny brush. And I'm gonna go around the heart and the hand. And then we're gonna do a blue and white on the rest of it. So we got some red happening, and then we've got some blue and white, and that will kind of make this one more neutral. These are gonna be really cute. They would make really cute magnets. The girls would probably love that. I need to get some magnets. I want the flat, like really thin ones. I don't really like a chunky magnet. I don't mind the ones at the dollar store, but they just get so thick. And then by the time you put a couple of them together, if you wanted to make it interchangeable on something, it's just, it's really a lot. All right. I completely got out of the lines. Do you see that? Look at that. So anyone who thinks that they're struggling with their shaky hands, me too. Me too. But we can fix it. All right, let me get my other brush. We're gonna fix that. All right, let's dry it. All right, I'm just gonna go over the spots that are on top of the other color, and I'm just gonna scrape it to kind of peel it up. And if you try that yourself, you'll see what I mean. Just scrape over, and it's gonna kind of lift up whatever laid on top of the last color. So you can kind of see how I cleaned that off. And now we can kind of go back up into that area and fix it. Make it look a lot better. Much better. So see how it's nice and clean now? This side. Do the other side. So if you ever get out of lines, just try to troubleshoot some ways you can like fix it. And now it looks like that. Much cleaner. Hello, April Kittle. Hello, hello. All right, let's do, okay, so we gotta do our beard. Let's do our beard. Hi, Patty. What'd she say? I have onset Parkinson's and bad tremors. You've taught me that I can still paint. Thank you, Krista. I am so very, I don't want to say like I'm glad to hear that, because, you know, no one's really glad to hear like someone has Parkinson's or whatever. But one of the things, I was reading some articles over the weekend about people who have like tremors or shaking or unstable hands, and they stop using them as much. And one of the number one things that I read in all of the articles was that they recommended drawing, coloring, painting, working with dough, like sculpting and molding, and playing instruments. And I was absolutely intrigued by that, because it keeps your muscles going and your like the activity to your brain, like the signals sent to your brain. Because it's one of the things that I've read about, because my grandma has Parkinson's, and one of the things that I had read about the stimulation to your brain is that Parkinson's is in your brain. It's in your brain. So you need to be sending signals there, and that's part of like your body telling your brain that you are using those skills. Doesn't mean there's going to be perfection, but you know what I'm saying. So staying active for sure. For sure. All right, let's do the beard. Let's do that there beard. You've got eye disease, vision that's bad. I inspire you to try. So my grandma has macular degeneration, and she's lost, I mean, quite a bit of her vision. She got the eye injections for like many, many years. And it just is kind of unfortunate because it's a progressive thing. Let me get a paper towel. It's a progressive thing, and it's also hereditary. And so I just, like, I think to myself, like, what would I do if I had those challenges and limitations? And I don't even know what I would think. I would keep trying and trying and trying until I could not try anymore. I know me. I use the scratchy brush for the beard. Scratchy brush. And I'm gonna do the body blue. I'm gonna do it blue. I'm in that book of tremors, just diagnosed with nerve stroke. Coloring is the top therapy things they're teaching me. I only have vision out of my one eye, and I've been learning to relive my life. Catherine, kudos to you, my friend. Good for you. You know, I get it. Like, some people think that you pressure people to, no, people should know their limits, first of all. People should know their limits. And when you know your limits, you know your limits. But I also know that people are fighters, and they want to just keep going for as long as they possibly can. And that would be me. That would be me. I would be the girl that's like, no, you're not taking it away from me. I will be super difficult, I'm sure. But being proactive is really important. Pushing yourself, trying to just be proactive. And that's true. When my son got into a car accident many years ago. He was in high school, Dylan, and he had fractured his spine, and he had to go through physical therapy for months. It was like almost a year of physical therapy. And one of the things that he kept saying every time he would go to physical therapy is how hard it was. But then the physical therapy that's super hard is what repairs you and restores you. or at least it can for the most part. And so that's a thing about like working on stuff, is that sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's challenging, but it's for the good. And so it just made me think about like when my son went to physical therapy and they were like, hey, it is what it is. And so challenges. You have Macklin? You mean Macklin disease in your eyes and trying to cope with it. I don't know what Macklin is. Keep painting, stimulating your brain, don't give up. Being legally blind is hard, but I try very hard to do things. Specialyn tells me I can't. Amber inspired me to paint furniture and paint crafts. She said I can do it, so I did it. April, I have seen your stuff, and you can do it, girl. Yes, you can, and yes, you do. And I'm so proud of you. So super proud. All right, he's looking kind of patriotic, but he's a boy. He's a guy. But I wanted to be able to do like a blue gnome, but he's feeling kind of patriotic. All right, let's do the hat. There's the nose. Let's do the hat. Also blue and white with a red heart. Let's do blue and then white stripes. Let's do that. Let me drag through these really quick. So one of the things about the score lines is you can drag through them with like this little tool from the Dollar Tree, and you can make them a little bit deeper if you want to. Dixie's having a doggy dream. She's over there whimpering like she's barking. She's so funny. And then just go right up to that line. Y'all, this blue is so pretty. It's that Hobby Lobby blue. I will tell you, I don't like the hobby paint from Walmart. Not a fan. Whatever that hobby paint is, I don't even know the name of the brand, but I don't like it. Not a fan. These are gonna be really cute. I hope the kids have a good time painting these. I have a habit of holding my stuff with my finger, and then people get really offended by that, and I try to be like super conscious of like, girl, don't do that. I don't mean anything by it. It's just, please don't think that it's subliminal. People have actually said that. She's subliminally giving people the middle finger on her videos. No. But if you see that, then maybe it was for you. Maybe it was for you. No. Like, that's just so ridiculous. People be so petty. I call them people petty patties.
Well, I mean, she was fit.
She just comes out of nowhere, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? I was telling them the story about the second graders that they're going to be crafting these.
I just think that is the sweetest thing.
I do too. Oh my goodness. These are just so fun. The things people can think, that's true. So when I craft, sometimes I will hold my finger like this, and people have literally told me.
Is that a read between the lines?
They are literally like, you are just giving people the finger and you're doing it subliminally. And I'm like,
What?
That's insane. But all right. So now I'm like super self-conscious. I'm like, how I hold things.
Wow, you shouldn't be.
I know, right? But you know, there's just negative people in the world. They ain't got nothing better to do with their time.
And who thinks like that?
I can think of 2 people.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like...
And their names start with C.
Oh, Lord. Just say a prayer.
Those 2 people are just gonna go down in history. I'm telling you.
They need
a prayer.
Jesus.
They need Jesus. And they love it. They love it. And I'm like, go live your best life.
Well, I really honestly think that this is their best life.
It is.
They're having so much
100%. So I got to give them something to talk about.
They just love it.
Oh, Edith says she got her box and you did such a great job packing it. That makes her day.
That does make my day. I've had a helper, so...
Your name starts with an L? Oh, gosh. Well, I wasn't thinking about an L. For sure, I was thinking about a C. Yeah. So I feel like people should take a maturity test, and that would really like debunk a lot of questions.
I mean, yeah.
You know,
but people like that aren't honest. They'll lie on their maturity test, which is so immature.
they'll lie on their maturity test. Are you lying is one of the questions. The answer is no. Or yeah, they just deliberately say, yes, I'm lying. Listen, life is too short. Life is so too short. But I am a super sassy soul, so I will absolutely talk about all the things. All right, we're going to do the red on the heart. Try not to make it purple. You should have done these, April.
Yeah.
Was your spaghetti good?
So good.
I was not.
It had a little bit of spice to it. Did you notice that?
I did notice that. I wonder what was happening in there.
It had a little bit of a kick to it.
It did. It had a little. It sure did. We're going to do white. Tammy says, hey, April.
Hey, Tammy.
I told them we're late night crafting. Because we didn't get home until super late.
The other day, Dad goes, I got on Facebook at like 12:30 and Amber was crafting. I said, Dad, they call her the late night craft lady for a reason.
Actually, back in the day, they called me the late night paint lady.
Yes.
Because I literally would paint until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. April Kittle knows all about that. I can think of her in particular right off the top of my head. Ain't nothing. There was nothing abnormal about that. All right, I need some more white. I'm not, when I say someone that starts with a C, I'm not talking about anyone that would be family. I just want to clarify because I'm not trying to be that person. Not doing it. Yeah, I'll be on my page painting till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Living our best life. My husband would be like, what are you doing with your life? And I'd be like, I know, right?
I know, right?
He would I would be out so late by myself.
Because you were up at the shop, right?
Yeah. I didn't, girl, my garage was so full. I had furniture at one point in time in my garage that was stacked clear to the ceiling. There was no way to get in.
Oh, wow.
Do you remember the green tape on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. That tape mapped out a single walk path around the stacks of furniture.
What?
Yes.
So no furniture could go in the walk path?
No.
That's
I had to be able to open the garage, walk in the garage, and then get to the door to go inside. And there would be furniture to the ceiling.
Oh my gosh.
Enough to like shimmy like this. And then
That
hope
sounds
that
dangerous.
It was. It was. And then I would drag it out, clean it, paint it, and then haul it to the shop. Sure would. Those were the good old days. I mean, not really. Some of those days were just like, oh God.
I remember some of the stuff that you painted though was just so
Spectacular.
yes. I mean, all of it was, but I just remember watching you and being amazed. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I was amazed.
Yeah.
I was amazed. Oh, Melissa says, please tell April that my husband said her boxes are always packed with love.
Oh, that's so nice.
Just thinking. And then today.
Oh crap. Oh my god.
So, was it Leslie?
Yeah, you need to inform her.
I think it's Leslie, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Is it Lori or Leslie?
No, it would have been Lori.
Lori Courier?
Wait, no.
Leslie
no.
Courier?
No, no, I thought she's the one that got
No, that's the one.
Is it?
Yep.
That's right. The door
The hearts. No.
The door piece.
The door piece.
So that was who?
That was Lori. Someone. It was Courier.
Okay, well, tell them what you did, Amber.
So today, as we're getting ready to leave, I'm like, all the replacement pieces had to be cut today. So I like got them cut. And then I put them in a bag and then I write people's names on them. And then we go and see if they have an order that's like outstanding that we can put it in their box. Okay. So then I'm like looking for like whoever has an order. So we find one. She goes and pulls the order and she's going to pack it. So she's standing there to pack the order.
And I grab a box that I would normally pack it in. Go ahead. And what's funny is she said, you're gonna put it in that box. And I
said,
thought,
are you gonna put that in that box?
And I thought to myself, and the first thing I said was, well, if I put it in the bigger box, that's a lot of shreds, Amber. Not knowing that.
So I turned around, I was like, well, I thought you could put it in this box over here.
She gets the square one.
So I got a 9x9 box. She had a 12x9x2 box. And I was like, I bet we could fit this in this 9x9. So she was like, all right, so you do that. And so I was like, basically move out my way. So got the box and I'm like, even asking her, it's like, is this how you do your tissue paper? Because I don't pack the boxes very often.
She did the tissue paper.
I did it all. Okay. I did the whole thing.
She packed the whole thing.
So I put the tissue paper in and I'm like, get some shreds and I'm just like, put it in there. And then I start she had 3 items, like 3 bags.
She had 2 inserts, 4.
She had gnomes.
She had 4 Valentine's gnomes. No, that was St. Patty's gnomes. 2 inserts and a replacement piece.
Yeah, but it was only a little piece.
Keep going.
So anyways, so I put the shreds in. And then I put like the first insert in. And I'm like, shake, shake, shake. And I put it in the box. Then I take the next one and I'm like, shake, shake, shake. And I put it in the box. Well, then it got to like, I put the replacement piece in. And then I was going to put the gnomes in. And I'm like, shake, shake, shake. And then I put it in the box. At this point in time, we're at max capacity.
Yes, we were.
We're max capacity. So I'm like shimmy, shaking
Yes.
it and like shifting.
Mm-hmm.
And then I start stuffing shreds in little pockets and openings.
She'd been stuffing shreds in little pockets and openings the whole time.
She was making the order
Yes,
secure.
She was.
Okay, so she is watching everything I'm doing.
And having a panic attack. But go ahead.
So then I get, pretty sure it's Lori.
It probably is.
Maybe it's Leslie.
It's one of the two.
Miss Courier. Courier. Sorry if you're watching. I left you a note on your insert.
And I could not believe.
So I have this full transparency mindset that I just have to tell people like all the things.
Uh-huh.
And so if you ever get your order and there's like a random note on there, it's because I've had thoughts and I wanted to tell you something. It's because
It said, are you really gonna write that and put it on?
She asked me if I was really going to write that. I was like, yeah. I want her to know
She wrote it
exactly
right on the
what's
packing
happening.
slip.
So I was like, so we're trying something new, and I packed your order, and I really hope that nothing gets broken. And if it does, please let me know. Like, let me know how it goes. Heart, Amber. And then I just like put her tissue paper, like it was silver tissue paper too. It's super cute.
Oh, Lord.
And I folded it in a little fold. I tucked everything in the little pocket. And then I proceeded to close the box. And April was gasping for air. Like,
I was so scared. I was like, I said, now close it.
She's like, now close it. And I was like, who does she think she is? So I closed up the box.
She did too.
And I securely taped that thing, and then I start shaking it.
Yep. And I said, why don't you just throw it across the room, Amber?
She tells me to throw it. I did not throw it.
She did not throw it.
But it's going to go. And the thing is people are like, use less shreds. You do, but I'm like.
So this is my thing. See, now that I've watched how you pack what it is, because.
But here's the thing. My way could be the bad way.
We don't know. So that's what I'm saying.
So
I do feel like
she's the test.
And I do feel like I can definitely cut down on shreds.
You think so?
I'm certain.
So the shreds protects your items. But the shreds also add weight to the box.
Yes.
The size of the box, and all the things to do with the box. But and I've told her from the very beginning, like when she first started doing orders, I was like, I'd rather it get there unscathed, all intact, nothing broken. Because y'all, when we were shrink wrapping, we had so much broken stuff.
And we really don't get a lot of broken stuff.
No, we don't get. We get missing.
Yeah.
We have things that are missing, and I feel like the machine just eats up stuff. Like today, well, I think that was a bagging issue.
I think it was a bagging issue also.
I was getting these gnomes to craft them. Well, I wasn't getting them. April went and got them. And so she's like, let me check.
The bag did not feel right. Like the weight of the bag.
She's like, something's off. Something's not right. And I was like, oh gosh. Okay, well, let's check it. So she starts pulling out all the pieces, and there's like one nose.
Yeah, it was missing 3 noses.
Yeah, I'm like, there's 3 noses missing. Like, where the heck are they? So she went back to the inventory room, gets all the bags of gnomes. This is why we don't get home until 9 o'clock at night. So, what was it? Was it 2?
We found like 6 or 8 noses in one bag.
So if you get a bag,
because right now we have one nose that's not.
We have one nose. We have one nose, and we're not really sure.
I do have orders pulled on the shelf that are waiting on snowmen with the birdhouse.
Yeah.
So I will check because I know I pulled Valentine's gnomes today.
Yeah.
For orders, but I'll if I come across them, I will check for that.
She gonna check it out. And somebody was like, you need to do better with your quality control. I assure you, April is standing right here. We are dumbfounded when stuff is missing.
Yeah.
Because typically what happens is the board it's a big board. Mm-hmm. And we cut a lot of things on the board. And sometimes when you go and lift the board off, it leaves the pieces behind. And I will hold it up. I will look.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you go to pick it up, like it'll fall in the floor. It'll hang from behind. You don't know it's back there. Something ain't right. Okay. And it just happens.
And unless you, a lot of the stuff, when I take it off the machine, I do kind of piece it together. I don't.
Yeah.
But unless you put the kit together, like set everything on it the way it's supposed to go, you don't necessarily know that something is missing.
Yeah. And then sometimes the design doesn't, because we duplicate the design to make multiples of something. And sometimes when I duplicate it, I've not selected everything to grab it, and it happens. It really, truly does happen. Not an excuse. But I'm just telling you what happens. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Carol. Oh, look at that little guy.
That's adorable.
That is so cute. All right, let's do this little lady. We'll come back to that one and we'll sand it down a little bit.
Is this the one that the
yes.
kids are doing? Oh,
yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. All right, let's do the hands. Let's do the... Some of y'all enjoy our stories.
Yeah, we have good stories.
Sometimes. Sometimes we have good stories. Sometimes not so good. All right. I didn't think about yellow. Hey, April.
Yeah.
Will you go get me a cute yellow?
A yeller?
Oh, thank you, Tammy. The stories keep it real. Oh, we have stories. So remember how we were talking about like the house last night and like all the things? Well, I sent another email today. And I was pretty clear. It's for a flower, like the center of a flower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, which one? We have all these. Any of these good?
Like the middle one.
This one?
Yeah.
I like this yellow.
But
It's banana
bananas
cream.
and banana cream. Yeah. Bananas and cream.
It's cute.
I like it. All right. I'm doing the flower stem. Y'all, I had to put my glasses on for this because I can't see.
I have a question. Mm-hmm. The little gumball machines, did you get one last year that had the bunny ears on it?
Oh, I feel like I did.
I feel like you did too.
I feel like I did.
Because they have one with the four-leaf clover. They have ones with hearts.
At Target?
I don't know if it's Target or what. I've seen them on Mercari.
They're from Target then.
Um,
Pretty sure.
but they're so cute.
Yeah, the gumball machines are like, have always been a hot commodity.
But the last few times we've gone to the doctor, we haven't gone to Target because we've been so busy.
Yeah, we've not been able to go like gallivanting and shopping.
Uh-huh.
But aren't we going Thursday?
Where?
Pretty sure I think we're going Thursday.
Oh, you and Michelle?
Yes, but you should go with us.
I don't know how I would do that, but okay.
Why not?
Because I have to. We're leaving soon.
Uh-huh. We're
I I have to pack orders and get them.
And you do realize that orders are caught up. Like, you're packing orders from Friday. Like, y'all, we're so super caught up.
The thing is, all those orders that are on the shelf that we're waiting on the snowman with the birdhouse, and the orders that I have left on that cart, plus almost all of the orders that I packed today were all from the 24th.
Yeah, but now those were all missing something.
I mean, if we're caught up, I'll go.
We're not leaving until, I think we're going to leave Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, so this time, last time we had such a, I just went ahead and bought a suitcase because last time, I don't know how, I don't know. I just, every time we go somewhere, I always have a struggle with carrying crap.
So you do know that we have suitcases.
Since when do you have, I would have used one.
Well, you also didn't tell me that you were in the market for a suitcase.
Who's in a market for a suitcase?
I mean, I went to the, what's that place? TJ Maxx.
Yeah, you can get a, like.
Yeah, I got the set.
A lot. It's just.
Yeah, I got the set.
I didn't know what size to get either.
So I learned from the first time going to Mastermind that I don't know if there's an elevator at the house. It's a new house.
Oh, I mean, if it's not.
And I think my room's on the first floor.
But that's one of the reasons why, because when I pack my stuff,
she had to carry all of her stuff.
I literally have a caboodled backpack that fits a whole caboodle in it. That backpack, the black backpack that I have that I put all my toiletry stuff in. I have that bag. Then I have my makeup, my other makeup bag. Then I have my little duffel bag.
Look at our little flower.
I have so many bags. It's like I should just get a suitcase and put everything in a suitcase.
I mean, whatever you want to do. It's your prerogative. Well, you see what happens.
So is this the one that's going to be next to the house we were just at?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because the house is, remember the family that was next door?
Oh,
and I was like, oh my gosh, they have like the best outdoor space.
Yeah. I wonder if that's the one.
Cute, cute, cute.
If it is, that's going to be so cute. It'll be cool no matter what.
I agree. I agree. All right, let's do, well, it's going to have a white beard. Let me do the beard so that I can get a visual. Let me get a visual. As long as your suitcase has wheels, you're golden. Oh, Damon's on also. Really? This late? Well, he is Central Time, so technically it's not that late. Super excited. All right, scratchy brush. Scratchy brush. Make us our cute little beard. All right, the hat. Okay, let's see what we want to do. Let's do the nose. Let's do the nose. This morning while I was working, I was listening to Damon and I was I made a comment and I was like, talking about, like, I think he was talking about shipping and I was like, yeah, my problem right now is that our packages are in mail jail. And that was so super frustrating. All right, let's do our hands. Oh, this is really cute. These are gonna be so fun. These would be really cute to put on as like wreath attachments if y'all do like wreaths. You can make the heart into a strawberry, of course. Absolutely. I'm not a wreath maker, so I really kind of struggle with that. I can do like the door hanger thing, but I don't have it in me to be a wreath maker. I've tried. And it doesn't work for me. Okay. Nose. We're gonna do our flower. Okay. Let's do our outfit. I'm trying to give you some inspiration for ways you can make this kind of springy. So let's do, let's do yellow. Let's do some yellow. We're gonna do it a little different. Oh, I got plans. I got plans. Just wait for it. Just wait. Oh, I just put it right in the blue. Why did I do that? Bless it. I don't know why I did that. David lives in your hometown. You're in North Carolina now. So if y'all are coming up here, bring warm clothes. It's been cold. Oh, it's gonna be cold. I looked at the weather for next week. Not looking forward to it. Although it was cold here today. A little chilly. Not too bad, but I think it was in the 60s. 60-ish. I mean, for some, that's like beach weather, especially if you're a northerner. Us southern people are spoiled. It's been really nice though. But it's supposed to rain Monday, and I really don't want to travel in the rain, so we're probably going to leave Sunday. I hate traveling in the rain. All right, let's go up the sides. So I'm doing yellow body. These are Valentines, but I'm showing you how you can improvise and make them also kind of springy. That's cute. All right. Let's do our flower white. Try not to get too close to the edge. Really cute. Now let's take super skinny. Let's do a yellow. Center. You know, we're getting creative with this one. That's so adorable. Okay, let's try it. Super windy, yeah. It's 53 in Fort Lauderdale. You're freezing. That's us too. It gets in the 50s and I'm like, it's so blistering cold. But let me tell you about how cold it was when we went to Gatlinburg. Y'all, it was frigid. Frigid temperatures. All right. I'm gonna take that peachy color and I'm gonna add just a little to our flower. And then I'm just gonna bounce around with my finger. I'll give it some character. I just don't want it to blend in with the beard. There we go. So, you can see how it looks now. Oh, I got some white on my green. Sorry, my little water cup over there is super noisy. Did I get it down there? Oh, just a little bit. That's all good. All right, let's do the hat. So yellow clothes, brown shoes, and let's do the hat. Let's do the hat the same. Let's do the hat yellow. I'm just gonna do it. You know, we only live once. Nothing says, there's no rules that say we have to do everything Valentine's-y. We can do something different. So that's what I'm doing. You do you. April, are you looking forward to going to Buc-ee's? We will literally spend like an hour and a half at Buc-ee's. If y'all live near that Buc-ee's on the way to Outer Banks from Savannah, y'all should like totally meet there. We can go shop together. We can have a Buc-ee's meetup. Yes. Oh, don't forget the mustache. Right. It kind of has a vintage vibe. You're supposed to be getting one here in North Carolina, like a Buc-ee's. A Buc-ee's? I wish we would get one. We live too close to civilization. I was just thinking about that as I was saying it. The Buc-ee's are all in the middle of nowhere. I don't know that they put one very close to civilization. All right, let's do... All right. I'm gonna do blue band. And I just painted the blue over the little line there. over here and do this side. All right. Blue band. And let's do paint cards. Oh, my iPad died. Let me get my charger. Just now noticed that the battery died. Here we go. It'll power back on. Okay. Are you feeling not good?
A little bit, yeah.
Take some Tums. You're gonna have to buy a storage shed to keep them in, Kathy. Hello, Vicky. That's funny, because I actually have a storage shed. Oh, they're opening less than an hour from you? Well, lucky you. I'd love to have a Buc-ee's. All right, I'm doing pink and yellow and blue little accents for this one. Really cute.
How many do I take?
Tums?
Yeah, like 2.
Read on there what it says. I think you can do 2. It's better on your stomach than
2, 3.
yeah, than the Pepto. Did you just have the spaghetti?
No, I had a little bit ago.
I'm saying, like, what else did you have today?
A banana and like the smallest bowl of red Doritos ever. I didn't even eat that many of them.
I have a feeling you're gonna have to go see a stomach doctor.
Why?
Because I think it's probably more than just like a stomach bug.
I tried them all.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
No, Mom. No.
Okay, I was just asking. All right, I'm gonna put the nose up here. Do the little flower. And it looks like this. Cute. Kind of soft. So these two, I did this way. All right. Now these, let's go ahead and do our noses. Okay, there's one. Let's do this one. There we go. So nose and nose. And let's do his hands. See, my iPad's back on. It is. Cannot see the things. Let's see. have like 2%.
On your phone?
On the iPad. Yeah. I'm gonna do the hand. Nope. No, we're gonna do the envelope first. Okay, let's decide what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna do white, red, and white. Or pink. Let's do red and pink. So let me go ahead with that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the hands. Go ahead and knock that out. It's gonna make things a lot easier. So the little, it's like a little letter. It's got the shape of like an envelope. All right, let's do the hands on this one as well. These two will go a lot quicker because I'm not doing like all the different colors. We're just gonna keep these kind of simple. They're really cute. Oh, careful. See that there? Be careful. All right. Let's do this one, and this one, and this one. All right. We're gonna do red and white. Red, white, and pink. Red, white, and pink. So let's do red. I need a sponge for red. Okay. I'm just gonna come right up on that edge. Okay, got it. Let's do the red on here. And then we'll do the underside white. There's that one. And then we're gonna do the same on this one. So these two will kind of match, and then those two will kind of go together. We have two different looks with the same, like, kit. All right. Let's do this one. Also, the red. These are just really cute. Okay. And then I'm gonna do this part and this part and this part all white. All right, so we got nose, nose, letter, love. These two are gonna be totally white. Those are red. Let's go into that white. I gotta get some more white in my lid. Lives in Jacksonville. Do you know where Boone is? I've never heard of that. We'll use our scratchy brush. All right, let me get my scratchy brush. My water's purple now. It's all right. So I left kind of the top more solid, and the beard is more like a beard texture. And so this will go on like that. Then the nose. And then this will go over that. And then we'll do the love. We'll do the love too. We'll do the love in pink. Could do the love in blue, but no, let's just do pink. Right, pink. Let's use this brush. Boone is in the mountain. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I don't like the mountains. We've established that. Not a fan of the mountains. Not here for the mountains. Avery loved it though. That was my, I never had so much anxiety in my entire life. But I'm telling you what, you have to know that I've made progress in my life when my husband drove the entire time. Drove, not drived, drove. Y'all, I have, make up my own words, say my own things. In the past, my husband did not drive me anywhere. Y'all will probably not believe this, but he did not drive me anywhere for like 16 years. We were married like at least 16 years. I always drove. I have really bad anxiety when it comes to like other people driving, especially when they're driving my children. I don't know. It's just a thing. But anyways, I wouldn't let him drive. I would not let him drive me anywhere or my kids. I drove everywhere. And if he wanted to drive, he drove separate. That's how crazy it was. So yeah, I've made 100% progress with the fact that the man drove us to the mountains and I was a passenger. I'm sure there's a thing for it. I'm sure there's something. I'm sure there's a name for it. That's cute. All right, let's do our love letter. Let's do the love letter. Bucky's in Mebane. It's a short drive to one of the largest Dollar Trees as well. Sounds like an adventure. I would love to go on that. Absolutely. Sounds like an absolute plan. I'm running out of paint. Here we go. Doing our letter, red. Then we'll do our heart, pink. And these two will like coordinate. Does anyone else not like someone else's driving? Like, do you have anxiety over other people driving you? Or do you not mind being a passenger? I 100% mind being a passenger. Not, I get super anxious. Brenda, I had to tell the story. I had to tell the story, and I had to tell it from my absolute perspective. Other people may not have experienced it the way that I experienced it, but 100% I experienced it that way. You feel safer when you're driving? Okay. Who said I just won't fall asleep when someone else is driving? There are people who only sleep when they travel so that they can like sleep through. And I am like, absolutely not. 100% not. No, no way. I couldn't imagine. Your husband scares you to death? I look at my phone or iPad and play games. Kathy, I am 100% with you, girl. 100%. Especially when you brake and the passenger side doesn't work. Me too. I'm like, I need them driver's ed controls. Oh gosh. I tell my husband all the time, I'm like, you're like a student driver. I hate his driving. And he sits so far back. And I'm like, how do you sit so far back and you're driving like this with your arm completely extended? Like, I don't think that that's allowed. Number two, I'm like, how can you barely see over the steering wheel? How? I want to sit up straight. I want to be able to control my hands, like bent my arms bent, and see the hood of my car. Not my husband. No. So him and I will get into the car and I instantly start critiquing how far he's back, how low he's sitting, how his arms are stretched. I'm like, you literally look like you're trying to just hold on. Have you ever seen people that drive like that? That's him. That's him. And then I get in his car and I'm like, seat's got to go all the way up. He has a truck. He has a Ford F-150. So the seat's got to go all the way up, all the way forward. And then I have to like move the backrest like upwards. Like instead of this, I'm like, ooh, okay, that's good. That's good right about there. No, he's like this. And then it's like it's not good. And then you know what he tells me? Oh, they make it that way. They make it that way so you could use it that way. I'm like, but that don't mean you should. That is for when you're in park. When you're in park and you're not driving. Yes, like he's lounging in a lazy boy. Thank you. Thank you. There, you know in the drop down visor, how it has like the warning and everything, there should be a husband warning in the driver's seat. If you proceed to try to recline and lazy boy drive, the vehicle will disengage. The vehicle will disengage. It should have a warning. Don't even bother. We've preset it for you. As soon as you turn the key, there should be a preset option that says you have to be sitting in a certain particular way. I would be pleased with that. In fact, I should just invent a car that does that, but I don't have any other time because I'm already super busy. It sounds like a plan. I mean, it sounds like a whole new business venture. We could go on. If you see me out there marketing cars with these robot preset features, y'all gotta buy one. You gotta support the entrepreneur. It's too funny. All right, let's do this one. Yeah, we're almost done. All this time later. I'm such a mess. I am such an absolute mess. Let's try it. Your husband moves his seat just to move my truck back 10 feet for the sprinklers. Yep. That's right. Oh, gosh. We are a little bit of a mess. Just a little bit of a mess. All right, those are really cute. All right, let's put all of our stuff away. Y'all, I've darn near ruined my sweater. In case you missed it, I noticed this today when I was at work. I was in the bathroom and I was like, what the heck's on my sweater? Because I don't really pay attention. Y'all, we don't have mirrors in half the bathrooms in this house. I have a mirror in my bathroom, but I don't really, I brush my teeth. I'll, swipe on my makeup. But I don't really, pay attention to, I put my sweater on after I, get dressed. I put it in my bedroom. I lay it across, the bed. And then I'll put my sweater on. And then I go to work, and I went to the bathroom, and I was washing my hands, and I went to do something, and I was like, what the heck is on my sweater? It's paint. Paint. So one of the really cool things is that if you add spray away glass cleaner to your paint clothes, it'll come off. Good night, Juanita. Totally awesome cleaner. I have some totally awesome cleaner. We use it to clean our machines. But spray away glass cleaner will do the trick as well. Excuse me. Hello, Pamela. Girl, we made the cutest little gnomes tonight. Just saying. Cute, cute, cute. So Thursday, we're going to Savannah, and we're meeting with the event coordinator at one of the conference places about an event in September. She says, is the Hobby Lobby paint thick bodied or thin? It's regular normal acrylic paint. It's got them blips, okay? It's got them blips. So we're meeting with a lady who's going to do all the things, tell us all the things, and I'm really excited. I'm not going to give myself anxiety. And once we get some details, we'll put together a landing page where you can sign up to get on the wait list, and it's not obligating you to do anything. Just basically, there will be a limited number of spots, so it's first come, first serve. There'll be a payment plan because it's not going to be cheap by no means. I'm really hoping that we can get the numbers squared away. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm really excited. I'm doing a smaller group for the first go around. Is the conference center across the river? Went to that one last year for my grandson's gymnastics. It's not. That would be the Weston. I think it's the Weston. We're not doing it there. Number one, Michelle has a list of places that she's talked to, and some of the places were just super rude to her. Some of the places were just, they were booked. Some of them were when she was started telling me some of the prices for some of these places, I was like, that's just like, who can afford that? Like, it was insane. The catering costs, the catering is like, the meals are going to be more than like the venue for some of these places. And so I'm like, this is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. When she told me one place was like $32 for like, per person to do like a continental breakfast, I was like, what? It's hotel food. That's what I said to her. I said, that is literally hotel food. And I just can't see paying $32 a person for some freaking hotel food. No, thank you. So we're going to try to work out all the details and figure out how we can, like, what will they let us do? What will they let us bring in? Some of the places don't even let you bring in outside food or drinks. And then here's the thing. There are other venues that aren't a hotel that have don't have a conference center, but those places are historic. They're super expensive and a lot. Okay. They're just a lot. So I'm trying to be budget conscious. I've never done an event before, so I am relying on the help and advice of other people, which a lot of people have given me really good advice. So I'm very appreciative. All right, there's one. Let's do this one. Really, really cute. I'm not doing over distress on this because I don't want it to be super distressed, but I want it to be cute. I want it to be a little distressed. Nose, let's do the beard. All right, let's glue this one together. Good night, bud. I hope you feel better.
I feel a little bit better right now.
Just got the glue in my hair.
Just something I'm not supposed to do, but I don't always feel the greatest when I drink really, really cold water when I'm sick. Like, I just don't like drinking ice cold water when I'm having stomach issues.
Don't drink cold water then.
Is there any reason I might feel like that?
I don't know, bud. Yeah, I went to Brooke's event and
Right. Love you.
I presented at Brooke's event. So she has a lot of experience in that. She has spoke to me about all those things, shared all the transparent details, and each person's event is going to be different because locations, dates, timing, all the things. It also depends on the number of people. So sometimes people think that the smaller settings are, some people think that less people means it's cheaper, and that is not always true. In fact, the more people you have, the cheaper it is. Because they're doing things more in a larger, bulker scale, and so they give you discounts on, quantities and, stuff like that. A lot of places, Michelle's already gone over quite a bit of the details, but believe me, we will not let anything go unnoticed. Promise. Edith, I'm more comfortable doing the first one close to where I live because I just want to have I want to get my feet wet in a place where I'm closer to home. I can have more proximity to things I'm more familiar with than being however many hours away, hauling all the things, doing something for the first time, and absolutely, I just don't feel comfortable doing it that way this year. Next year, maybe we'll see how it goes. I think that would be really awesome. Jacksonville is not that far, and neither is Charleston. I thought about Charleston as like a next option because Charleston's beautiful. Beaufort is beautiful. If you've never been to Beaufort, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. It's having places with proximity to things too. So yeah, so comfort zone first. All right, here's our first little guy. Isn't he cute? Look at him, so fun. All right, let's do his friend. Let's do his friend. Now, I did this one kind of girly, even though it's got a beard. It's the bearded lady. The bearded lady. I'll just be super delicate with these. I always say that because they can break. But if you break them, it's usually pretty easy for you to just kind of glue things back where it goes. All right, let's glue this one. And this one doesn't have any cutout pieces. That's why I didn't paint the hat. Like this part. Super adorbs. Oh, these are really fun. I feel like it's kind of vintagey. It's adorable. If you don't want the beard, you can just glue this onto the back. You don't have to have the beard. And then you can just make the little etched out part more of like the hair. And you could not have a beard. It's completely up to you. But let me tell you how cute this is. So cute. And there's this one. I did a little blue band, pink hearts. So I did these two that can kind of go. This one could also be super kind of patriotic. I mean, red, white, and blue. This could be springy. Okay, we're exploring our ideas. And then these two are like the red, the white, and the pink. Very Valentine's. Oh, you're shocked she didn't pick that one out yet? So Avery I haven't shown her any of the things. I haven't shown her any of the new stuff. I showed her the Easter basket. The Build a Easter basket. If you guys have not seen that one, it is so adorable. Super cute for kids or adults. Great craft night, group thing, family craft, kids of all ages. Just really fun. Then there's like the little bunny butt. I did quite a few kid-friendly ones for the Easter time because, you know, we have a lot of people that do like sometimes there's Valentine's stuff, sometimes there's not, you know, but there's a lot of kids who enjoy crafting and watching Avery craft, which is so fun. I told her that and she was like, what? There's other kids? They're crafting too? I'm like, yes. And she's like, can I see them? I was like, they're not there. Like, they're commenting. Like, they're in the room. She hasn't quite figured out. I've tried to explain to her, like, you know how when we watch other people craft and we watch like the other friends, she'll watch like other people, like my crafter friends, like business friends and stuff, and she'll watch with me and she's like, oh, she's crafting with friends. She just loves it. She's learning though. She's learning how it all works. I'm trying to teach her all the things. I might have to paint the edge of this one. Kind of got offset. It's okay. I have learned that the more complex, Avery has about an hour time frame, and then she's just kind of done. She's losing it. She's giggling. She's not really listening. She's getting antsy. She's ready for it to be done. She's a typical 5-year-old. And then sometimes she just, you know, she surprises me. And she can just craft for hours. Let's do this one. We're almost there, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I know it's super late. Like I said, I was watching Interstellar. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's got Matthew McConaughey. Really good movie. And I was eating my spaghetti and I was watching Interstellar and I was like, oh my gosh, look at the time. Where's it gone? Yeah. And then I was like, oh gosh, I better get on with it. And then I get tired. And then I can't sleep. Does Avery's tummy feel better? She does. What can you use to seal and add shine? I mean, you can use a number of things. You can use a glossy top coat. You could use glossy Mod Podge. You can use a polyurethane spray. You can use pretty much any clear coat. Only at 10:30 here in Southern California. What's up, Judy? Yeah, our West Coast friends really enjoy our late night crafting because my time it's super late, but your time it's like not that late. Because a lot of our West Coast friends have to watch on the replay. Because by the time I'm doing a video, sometimes around 8 o'clock, it's their dinner time, it's commute time, it's, you know, everybody's home from work and visiting, and it can be a little challenging. So this is Stick Fast. It's the thick. And y'all, this is how much I've used. And I am gonna keep going till it just stops working. We're just gonna keep on going. All right, last but not least, y'all. The link is pinned down below. If you don't see it, it is there. Down in the comments. to this kit if you want to get it. I'll be super excited. All right, so these two here. Oh, let me flip my wand. Let me do the wand. You don't sleep? Girl, I can relate, honey. I can relate. Here is these two. I did them very much Valentine's themed. One says love, one has like a little piece of mail, one's got polka dots, one's got hearts. You don't have to do them Valentine's, but this just goes to show you that when we add the Valentine's colors, this is how it looks. It looks really good. But then wait, there's more. Then same, you get all these pieces, okay? And then look at these two. Like we did these completely different, more of a spring vibe, more neutral, more kind of on the decorative side of things. And they look completely different. Like, look at this guy all by himself. You could have him like hang out, do whatever. This one, super springish. These are like kind of crossover gnomes. So we got these two, and then we got these two. Okay, so it just gives you an example of how you can do them. Just kind of like so. And I'll take a picture so you guys can see these. But I did all of the shoes brown. We did all of the beards white. I tried to like cross over the colors to these two. These two clearly are like meant to be together. But look at how cute they are just intermixed with each other. Let's just swap these. Let's do this one over here, and then let's kind of do it like that. So if you, even if you did them like this, they're just really fun. Look how cute. So I think that they're great for, even though they're Valentine's gnomes, I think that they would be great for spring / Valentine's. These would be really cute for any time of year, if I'm being honest. I'm working on a plain, like that doesn't have the little thing, so you can, if you wanted to do your own thing, you could, where it just has a little hands. It's not really holding anything, and they're kind of optional. At the end of this year, I'm going to do I'm going to put together a collection of each one of the gnomes that we've done. So each set of 4, I want to put it into like a bundle that if you want to get them, you can. And then you can take the pieces and whichever ones you can mix and match. You could swap your hands out with. You could do a number of things. But anyways, these are the ones we did tonight. Super duper cute. I'm really excited. We're cutting 21 of this one for 2nd graders to do for a craft night. I love it. Yes. Okay, so did you guys see the little art? I called it the arch window thing. Y'all, it takes an entire board to make that thing. It's a lot. The pieces are heavy. Like the kit itself in the bag is heavy. It's a lot of solid pieces. And so tomorrow I'm going to photograph it. I'm going to test fit it, glue it together, take a picture of it. And I think it was Sharon Michael had asked, will the succulents fit it in? I was like, yes, girl. I had totally planned on that. So many ways that you can display things. We also added, let me show you. We added the cutest things. Some of these were requested. I probably wouldn't have done some of them, but they were requested. And so I thought, well, you know what? If I'm going to do them, I might as well add them to the shop. So let me show you really quick, and then I'm going to let you guys go. All right. And then oh my gosh. First of all, let me show you. Wand. Let's flip it. Let me show you. This one right here. How absolutely stinking cute is that? It's kind of Western. It's very rustic. So super cute. And then I show you like how you can like display something on it. It's just cute. It's so super cute. Let's go back. And then this one, I had a couple of people requesting this one. I've had this file for a minute. I wasn't going to do it because y'all, it's compatible with our inserts, like our box base inserts that have a little box base to them. Because the same designer makes this one. It has a little hooks, but it doesn't have a spot for the little circle piece for your inserts. It doesn't really have a box for you to do, so you have to kind of improvise with this one, mix and match. But someone had asked for a tiered shelf, and I was like, I have this file. So I went ahead and cut that one. And then in the description, I did say, hey, listen, right here, it says this will have the hooks if you want to display our inserts that go in our box bases. Note, there is not a spot for the circle insert that those kits come with. Those kits are sold separately, but the hooks are included with this kit to give you options. So that's one of the reasons why I never cut that one. But I did finally cut this guy. So this is a great option. Same person who makes the other designs makes this one. Now, please note that the backer piece is missing in the photo, but I fixed it today. So I'm gonna rephotograph this, or I'll just include it in like the photos. So see how it's missing. I was like, something seems off. Something seems very off. So I'll just add that photo because there's a solid piece that goes behind this and it's not there. So how cute is this? How absolutely adorable. I don't think I added any photos with the inserts in it, but we have really cute things. So this is the cathedral window, and this is what I'm talking about, the box base. It does have the little hooks that you can interchange. This is adorable. So let me show you an example. I believe it's this one. It is. Look at how absolutely precious that is. So adorable. That is a new insert. We have the wheelbarrow is new. The truck, y'all, the truck is massive. The truck is massive. Do you see that ruler right there? It's almost an entire board. But how cute. I can't remember who asked for a truck. I was like, she makes a truck. I can cut it. But it is a lot. It's much larger than the others. We have the adorable Easter gnomes. This one is it's more like year round. Home is where your herd is. I thought that was cute. We've got the Happy Easter tiered tray. That's this one. This one's so precious. Bunny in the flower pot. I like how it's very whimsy. We have the hop. the cross with the lilies. So beautiful. The two bunnies. Oh my goodness, they're so cute to layer. Yeah, so see the bunny butt. We have a quilt cross. Cute. If you like the quilt theme, these are kind of smaller. The pointy hat bunny. We've got the 3 bunnies. We've got the carrots. This is the build a bunny basket or build a Easter basket. So cute. So it comes like this. It's all tabbed. And so it's really great for kids, but it's also, as you can see, super cute for adults. It's precious. Y'all, they're pages. This one, okay. This one is adorable. I don't know if you saw my video. I was like driving that little thing around. I was like, it's the cutest little carrot car. It's got an egg in the back. I mean, look at how cute. She's like blowing in the wind. She's living her best life. So cute. It's so precious. And it's double-sided. So you can see one side. And then if you can't glue your pieces in just right and make it stand, I gave you the base for it. That's me zooming it around. It's so cute. So cute. Let's see. Let's go back. This is really fun. I love this one. So on my laundry door, I really want to put this there. It's a great big egg. It's really large. So fun. Cannot wait. We got the little carrot shelf sitter, the spindle bunnies. Them spindle bunnies, y'all. You get all 3 of them. These are the more inserts. This one here. So I showed you on this one, in case you haven't seen this one, boy version, girl version, and then the tail version. Super cute. Avery's already like, can we craft that, Lolly? Look at this one. That's what I want to show you. See that truck? Cute. Cute. So cute. These 2 we did last night. Y'all been scooping them up. The stitch pocket. You could do the little like stitching, make it look like a pocket. It'd be so cute. The bunny shelf. Cute little bunny shelf. The oval Jesus. That one is not just necessarily Easter. That one could be kind of year round. The Simply Blessed. I did the rays. These are the Easter gnomes. Look at how cute. Little bunny ears. This one I pieced together from a bunch of other different designers and made my own kind of insert because I couldn't find any like mushroomy inserts. So I was like, we need an insert for not the slot bases, but the other ones. And so I came up with that. These are our mushroom gnomes. Look at how cute. OMG. Live your best life. These are fresh. These are precious. These are on daily deals or weekly deals. It's new, but it's spring. So these just released yesterday and Michelle picked this one to go on daily deals. Or I keep saying daily deals. It's weekly. Our weekly deals. These I finally got added after what, like 7 months. Took me long enough. So the grinders and then the utensils. And then of course, you know, the succulents, y'all have, oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many of those we have done. This one is also new. It's on weekly deals as well. Lots of spring. So we did a Valentine, St. Patrick's, and spring drop, and then we just dropped all of our Easter. So we have all of the new things. I mean, y'all, look at how cute this is. Stop it. That would be gorgeous in the center of a wreath. This table leaner. Cute, cute. If that's more your style. I still love the tire swing. The tire swing one. It's got a little bike and a fence, Hello Spring, a little bee, the tire on the swing on the tree. Y'all, there's so many goodies. But what I wanted to tell you is when you log into your account, let me log in really quick. I have it like a test account. Hang on. I'm going to show you there's a new dashboard. And I hope that it makes life a lot easier than what it has been. Because here's the thing. Shopify customer accounts are awful. I had to buy an app to make the customer dashboard, like your account area, so much more user-friendly than it was. Because it was just not good. Just not good. Hopefully I can log in. Sign in. I know it's right. Let's try it this way. I haven't logged in for, hold on y'all. I have not logged in for my iPad yet. You can log into your account right now and go see what I'm talking about. I was trying to show everyone who doesn't know. Oh, it's sending me the code. Hold on. Okay, let me show you. So if you guys remember the other way of like accessing your account, well, now this is what your account area will look like. So this is obviously on my iPad. On your phone, it's going to look a little bit different. But I have like test purchases that I've made so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Everyone already knows my address, so I'm not really worried about it. So your orders are here. If you click on it, it lets you come to your order and it'll let you like see your order details. It will tell you that it is paid, if it's fulfilled, if it's unfulfilled. See like how this one says unfulfilled and it says refunded. I had to do a lot of test transactions to like test the shop, make sure everything is working. And then it like gives you other options. So anyways, so then it tells you like your order details, your like tracking will be here. And this is like your home base. So if you go back to your home base, it takes you right back here to where your last order is. And it'll say view my orders. And then it'll ask you like, do you want to buy it again? Here's the order details. And if you click order details, it will open up and give you your order details. Okay. And then it'll tell you when you ordered it, the status, the fulfillment status, your order number, what you ordered. You can leave a review right here from your dashboard. It tells you all your information. And then if you want to go to your profile and update your address, you can see saved addresses here. And it's going to ask you like to do all the things. If you have a subscription and you're like, oh gosh, I'm struggling to figure out my subscription, this button takes you to your subscription. If you click on the subscription number, click on it, you'll be able to manage your subscription from this area. Now, mine doesn't have all the buttons that you would normally have, but what it's going to tell you is you can go and click on anywhere you see a number, and you can click all the things. All the things. So when I even did a tutorial, we don't manage your account for you. You manage your own accounts. So we're not going to go in and cancel. We're not going to go in and change your address. Like, we're not going to go in and do any of that stuff. We have to manually change your address if you've already ordered. But we can't go in and just manage it. You have access to all of that here. You already had access to this. It's just making it a little bit more user-friendly. I put in the Getting Started Craft Kit Guide so that if you're new, getting started, you forgot something, you can view this whole page right from your account home base, like your hub. It's right there. If you want to become an affiliate and earn a commission by sharing what you've made, you can include your links. You're going to make a 10% commission. When you do, it's just lots of fun to make money off of sharing what you do. If you need support, you're like, girl, I need some help. If you hit support chat, why is it? So see, this is where this is broken. That isn't doing anything. So clicking this should open chat. It should make that pop up. That should tell that what to do. So this is already on our website. Some people are not really sure how to get to it. It is always at the bottom right-hand corner. And there's answers that we've set up that will connect to your account, like when will my order ship? Track my order. Track your order. Okay. To see your order status, please provide your order details. Okay. Enter order information. Okay, so order number, email address. And it's going to say track my order, and our system is set up through automations. Y'all, this takes a lot of time to set all this stuff up. So we're not always accessible. Like, we have a crap ton of stuff to do. How do you manage your subscription? What kind of paint should I use for your kids? Do you have examples of what I can make with your unfinished wood items? What are your shipping and return details? Do you know every single one of these questions that are asked here is something that someone had asked us? And we just turned it into frequently asked questions. How do I find the blog? What are the business hours? How do I email you? Right here is instant answers. Over here, log out, and then if you're ever curious about our policies and terms and conditions of the shop, just come right over here. If I can close it. Close. Jeez Louise, close. Close. Return to chat. Maybe that's why. See, this is the stuff that frustrates me because I test all this stuff. And so I'll get frustrated and I'll just refresh. I will just refresh the page and hope that it goes away. So see, this is on my to-do list now. Cancel. Close. Return to chat. Why are we having so many issues? That is obnoxious. So don't think for 1 second that I don't come here and like be frustrated just like y'all. Anyways, outside of this whole issue right here that's clearly not operational, has some sort of glitch in it, there's an entire page with all kinds of information. Like, Customer account management is a responsibility of customer. Here are more helpful links to assist you. How to manage your subscription. What to do if you have missing or broken or wrong item. Frequently asked questions. Visit the Craft Kits information. We accept Sezzle. All the things. Like, there's just all kinds of stuff. So let's go back to our account. That right there is going to be my number one task for tomorrow, because that X should be working to completely close it. And you can see it doesn't work. And clicking around it also doesn't work. It is what it is. So anyways, and then up here, if you go to the shop menu, there's a whole new navigation. So where it says newest products, weekly deals, live shopping, craft kits, all kits. So see, there's visual blocks that you can choose from. And they pop out. Shop by season, shop by holiday, shop every day, shop interchangeable, earrings, paint with amber. I'm so excited about this. So this also is taking forever to redirect. There's just lots of stuff going on. So I'm not a computer guru, and I'm certainly not the best at, but we make all of this work. So it is what it is. Were you doing any more slot inserts for the Easter and spring? I don't design those. Another person does. So it's not that whether or not I will be doing any more. We have a bunch of flower ones coming. I really wanted to prioritize the ones that I could access and get cut, done, so on and so forth. So there are more. There are probably 100 inserts. There's a ton of them. And I just am like, there's so many things to cut. There's so many things to do. So I got really far behind when we did our end of the year sale, and like we had hundreds. Like, oh my God, I can't. The stack ended up being like massive. It was almost 4 inches tall. The number of orders that came in a matter of like 2 days. It was insanity. So we're thankfully processing orders from like Friday. Okay. So, and I'm talking like today's Monday, you ordered just Friday. So we're back on track, not saying that it won't happen, to where we're at 7 to 10 days, but right now also shipping is an issue. So I got behind on a bunch of things. So I have a bunch of files purchased from designers. I have things that are like in my folders, stuff I got to cut, I had to recut 3 things just today that the slots were wrong. Something was missing. There's a super cute little mushroom house that's adorable. And I'm like, we're missing pieces. It has like snails. It's so cute. I'm like, there's parts that didn't cut. So I had to recut the whole thing. There's a super cute spring fence with like a birdhouse and a cute little like gnome. He's got an umbrella, adorable. The slot was completely the wrong size. So I started getting it glued together, putting it together, and I'm like, it doesn't even fit in the slot. So that had to be redone. And then the one I just showed you with a little circle on the thing, got to cut that piece. And then there was something else. Oh, there's a 5-inch round spring cabin. It's so fresh. So fresh. But the little light that goes above the door of the above the cabin, the door, it was so tiny. I was like, it's too difficult. It's too difficult to manage. It's so tiny. You'd have to have tweezers to apply it. And so I had to resize the whole thing. So I got that cut today. And then there was something else. Oh, and then I did a little one thing I showed you, like on that one video. So I'm working on different things, but I wanted to get the Easter stuff released before we went out of town. So we have more spring coming. I'm sure we have a few more like Eastery things that will trickle out. But I really want to work on like home, like everyday kits for our next release. And then we're going to go into summer, patriotic. Of course, Christmas in July is going to be here in no time. And you can also email us if you find something and you're like, hey, do you have this design? Can you cut it? And I can tell you if I've already purchased it and I just haven't cut it yet. I have hundreds. Like we already have 1,100 craft kit designs in the shop. And there is probably another 500 designs that I have in folders that I haven't even cut yet. Because I'm like, I want that one. I want that one. I think they're going to love that one. Let's do that one. I think I want to craft that one tomorrow. And then I'm like, the folders fill up and then I just don't get to it. Y'all, there is endless amounts of things we can do. Love it. Let's see. There's only 2 Easter right now. There's only 2 Easter. I will say that if you go to, hang on. If you go to the inserts, it's loading. There is the bunny butt and the bunny carrots, but there is also like 4 other things that are coming. Like the farm cow is super cute. It's got little flowers. It's kind of springy. It could be kind of spring, but Easter specific is kind of different than like spring specific, because this could be painted so super cute to be very springy. It's a wheelbarrow, and I think that just screams spring. But yeah. When are you sitting out the craft box for February? Our schedule for the box is the first week of February. So if you go in the Facebook group and you look at the schedule for 2024, you can print that out. So there are people, just a fun little tip for you, there are people who get a binder and they put dividers in it and they print out or save each of their inserts and they have their calendar in their binder. And that way they know exactly when craft night is, they know exactly when their box is going to ship, and they keep track of it that way. So hope that's helpful. I love it. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. We've been up literally entirely too late together. I'm sure I'll be back tomorrow to visit, hang out, do all the things. But y'all enjoy your night. Thank you for visiting, and I appreciate you so much. And y'all be blessed.